Is the woman in business today still operating at a disadvantage, or are things finally shifting? Because let's be honest, being a woman in business, being a mother in business, being a female entrepreneur trying to build a successful business, it still comes with barriers that people don't talk about enough. We are expected to show up strong, smart, strategic, but also gentle, polite, agreeable, nurturing. We are expected to lead like a CEO and still carry the emotional labor of life. Hi lovelies, I'm Gakeni. Welcome to the channel, the place where mindset, money, motherhood, and women in business grow together. If you're a woman ready to level up, build boldly, and step into your power, you are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe because here we don't just talk about success, we build it. Society loves to celebrate women entrepreneurs once they have already succeeded, but the journey of actually running a successful business as a woman, that path is rarely treated the same way as men. So today, let's talk about it. Are we genuinely disadvantaged as women in business right now? And if so, how do we rise, build, and still win regardless? Because while yes, the system has biases, women are no longer waiting for the world to hand us opportunity anymore. We create it, we multiply it, and we turn pressure into power. Let's get into it. When we talk about women in business, this conversation cannot be surface level because the challenges are not imagined. They are real, measurable, and lived every single day by female entrepreneurs all over the world. First, access to funding. Female entrepreneurs statistically receive less investments, less capital support, and less belief from investors. Women-led startups are still questioned more, doubted more, and required to prove more before anyone backs them financially. So even before she begins building a successful business, she's already starting from behind. Second, credibility. Men are assumed competent by default. Women are expected to demonstrate competence repeatedly before being taken seriously. A man says he's starting a business and people respond with wow. A woman says she's starting a business and they respond with questions, warnings, and doubts. Third, additional responsibility. Women entrepreneurs are running a business while also carrying caregiving roles, emotional labor, household management, motherhood expectations, and community expectations. The world still sees women as the default caretaker, so she has to build, lead, and perform while managing multiple layers of life at the same time. And lastly, emotional mislabeling. When a woman leads with passion, she's called emotional. When a man leads with passion, he is called visionary. The language framing alone shows the imbalance. So yes, the journey of a woman in business is very different from the journey of her male counterparts. But acknowledging these truths is one step, because naming it gives us the power to navigate, strategize, and break past them instead of suffering silently, pretending the playing field is equal. Now let's shift the reality that is often ignored. Despite these challenges, women in business are creating a new standard and outperforming in places the world never predicted. Now here is the part the world doesn't highlight enough. Even with all these challenges, women in business are not just surviving, they are reshaping how business is done. Female entrepreneurs are creating businesses that are driven by purpose, community, emotional intelligence, sustainability, and customer-centered value. And that is exactly why women-led brands are seeing higher engagement, stronger brand loyalty, and higher retention rates. Women understand connection, women understand trust, women understand relationship building, and those are the new currencies of running a successful business. We don't just build companies, we build ecosystems. While many male-driven business models are focused primarily on pure profit and speed, women entrepreneurs are building with intention, designing businesses that are long-term, meaningful, and aligned with human need. And this is why so many women in business are rising faster now. We listen differently. We innovate based on real problems. We build communities, not just customer lists. And we lead from emotional intelligence, not ego. This ability to combine strategy and empathy is actually becoming one of the strongest competitive advantage in modern entrepreneurship. So no, we are not waiting for the systems to change before we succeed. We are disrupting from within. We are rewriting what success looks like as women entrepreneurs, and it is is working. Now let's shift into the mindset that takes this power even further, because awareness alone isn't enough. The next section is where we unlock the internal shift that changes everything. This is where a lot of women in business unlock the next level, not by working harder, but by thinking differently. For so long, many female entrepreneurs have been subconsciously building from a place of proving themselves, proving they deserve respect, proving they deserve funding, proving they can run a successful business. But running a business from proof energy keeps you in hustle, in fear of judgment, and in constant over effort. The shift is this: you are not here to prove anything, you are here to lead. When a woman starts seeing herself as a CEO, not someone trying to grow a business, her entire strategy changes. She stops apologizing for wanting more. She stops shrinking to make others comfortable. She stops waiting for permission to take up space and make big moves. She stops negotiating her worth spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And most importantly, she stops obsessing over being liked and chooses to be respected. This mindset shift is the foundation of running a successful business as a woman today. Because when a woman believes she's the authority, she builds systems instead of stress, she chooses high leverage decisions instead of busy work, and she moves from power, not pressure. From here, the next step becomes strategic, using systems, structure, and support to scale like a real female CEO. Once the mindset is aligned, the strategy becomes clearer, because the truth is, women in business don't fail because they lack passion or ideas. We fail when we try to run everything manually, emotionally, and alone. To scale as women entrepreneurs, we need systems that support our lives, not drain them. 1. Automation is your leverage. Scheduling tools, content batching, email sequences, CRM systems. These are not luxury tools, they are survival tools. They allow your business to keep moving even when motherhood, life, emotions, or rest demand a pause. 2. Stop doing everything yourself. Delegation is not weakness, it is leadership. Women are conditioned to be the helper, not the one who gets help. But successful business growth requires support. Hire slow if you must, but don't try to scale alone. 3. Build alliances with other women in business, not competition. Your network is a multiplier. Women who build with other female entrepreneurs build faster, stronger, and more sustainably. Collaboration is currency. 4. Learn to sell without guilt or apology. Women apologize naturally even when we provide massive value. Selling is not begging. Selling is service. Selling is impact distribution. Selling is how your message becomes movement. When women entrepreneurs combine automation, boundaries, systems, collaborations, and unapologetic selling, it becomes impossible not to grow. Because success is not based on who works the hardest, it is based on who works the smartest, sustainably. So after all this, here's the honest answer. Yes, structurally, we are disadvantaged. The systems were not originally designed for women in business. We face more judgment, more pressure, more invisible labor, more glass ceilings, and more bias, even when we are twice as qualified and twice as capable. But no, personally, we are not powerless. Because women entrepreneurs today are not waiting for fairness before they succeed. We are building our own tables. We are creating our own financial freedom. We are designing business models that work for women, not against us. We are redefining success using intuition, emotional intelligence, strategy, automation, community, alignment, and boundaries. Running a successful business as a woman isn't about proving we deserve a seat. It's about owning the entire room. So yes, the world still has a lot of catching up to do, but women are not behind anymore. We are rising, we are leading, we are permanently shifting the culture of entrepreneurship. Before you leave this video, comment below and tell me what is one challenge you face as a woman in business and which part of today's conversation hit you the most personally. Because here on this channel, we are building women who do not just dream about success, but build it with clarity, confidence, strategies, systems, and self-worth. This is the space where women entrepreneurs evolve into CEOs, where motherhood and ambition can coexist, where your story still leads to successful business business without shrinking who you are. So if this conversation spoke to you, subscribe, share this video with another woman in business, and stay for more mindset, wealth, motherhood, and entrepreneurship content that actually equips you to rise. This is your season to lead boldly. This is your season to build bigger. And this is your season to step fully into your power. See you in the next one. Bye bye.